Coming to you from the Mall of Asia Arena live on TV5. Ito po ang inyong PBA, mga kapatid. Para maging updated sa latest at exclusive sports news, visitahin lang ang www.sports5.ph at mag-log on para updated every day. Di po kayo makakapanood ng live mula po dito sa Mall Arena sa inyong mga telebisyon. If you have internet connection, you can just visit the Sports 5 website so you can catch this grit and grind affair sa pagitan ng Sanmi Coffee Super Mixers at ng Air 21 Express. Velasquez on hand with the lead. Kinito Henson on the call. Roca fires away, still can't score. Roca coming off the bench, looking to provide that scoring punch. Complement of starters.
Well, usual role for Mark Barako to come off the bench, but hindi natin siya napanood in the entire first quarter.
Cardona double teamed. Tony Matias. 4 left on the shot clock. Advance the rebound. Still excellent interior defense mula dito sa San Miguel Coffee.
Barako wide open, hindi lang pumasok. That's a transition 3 attempt from Barako.
Cardona and Air 21 getting the steal. Captain Hook stolen away by Mark Barako. At mapupwersa itong Air 21 to give up the foul to prevent the fast break. Just the active hands of si Mark Barako, one of the league leaders in steals.
At kita natin dito, no? Coach Tim Cone, sa kanilang backcourt, nilagay niya si Mark Barako at si Melton, both very quick on their feet. Para nakikita natin dito, no? Talagang bibilisan ng San Miguel Coffee ang laro.
Sanggalang in the post. Kontra kay Eric Camson. Justin Melton against Macaldona. Bounces it between his legs. Inside pass now. Rivas. But he just couldn't handle it.
Melton a little bit too fancy. And talking about Justin Melton, mga kaibigan, tinitingnan ko yung mga statistics na kinumpile ng mga rookies natin during the PBA rookie camp. And would you believe, out of all the rookies natin, he was number 1 in terms of push-ups.
Wow!
104 push-ups.
Physically fit.
Oo, ginawa ni Melton. Yung isahan lang yun, ha? And, you compare that to the number of push-ups that Eric Camson did. 20. Wow! Ang layo, no? 20
So the
at saka
disparity,
104.
There's something to behold. The Spingris twirls, couldn't score. Macardona racing other facets of this game, like his rebounding. Score still at 17-12. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Cardona almost fumbles. Custodio recovers. One ball reverse layup thrown away and bothered by Pingris. But unfortunately, hindi na ako ni Ping yung bola. He was still out of bounds. The two competitors recognizing each other. One ball Custodio, Mark Pingris fighting for that basketball.
Mukhang nakakalimutan dito ng Air 21. Yung ginawa nila sa talking text, no? They need to make that extra pass. Anytime you're playing a good defensive team like San Miguel Coffee, you need that extra pass to keep the defense away from you, because if they're playing tough one-on-one defense, especially wala si Atio Taulava on the floor, no? You've got to make that extra pass.
Here's Melton, 1-on-1 against Custodio. Uses the Pingris screen. Melton trying to drive baseline, but stepped out of bounds. Justin Melton, very quick, very athletic, looking to get on track here.
A good move on the part of Tim Cone, that here in the second quarter, binibigyan ng pagkakataon si Melton to show what he can do. This guy has really hardly had enough minutes to show what he can do. Kanya magandang eksperimento ito ni Coach Tim Cone.
Canaleta knocks it down for 3. That three-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Just within 2 points, Cardona drawing all the attention to himself, leaving KG Canaleta wide open, and KG makes them pay.
Coach Franz Pumaren during that timeout, pass the ball. 23 assists, Air 21 against Talking Text in a game that they won. But in this game, kulang-kulang sila sa pasa. No? They've only had 2 assists so far. And we've got 9:21 left in the second period.
Para di sa Air 21 near the bottom of the standings when it comes to team assists. That's why you were saying earlier, Dean, that extra pass is something that you need against a very talented team like the San Miguel Coffee Super Mixers.
Exactly. Sanggalang, not a good attempt there by Sanggalang. That's a rookie mistake. Trying to force it.
An excellent job pushing him out of his comfort zone. Thompson couldn't score the other way. Melton the rebound. Baroka looking ahead. Looking to go one-on-one against Captain Hook. Gets it to the post. Sangalang versus Sharma now. Rivas trying to cut inside, but out of bounds. Ball goes the other way. Yeah, 21 Dean yung Dean putting the clamps on defense as we look at the Tanduay Rump. 5 on the floor. Cardona, Custodio, Sharma, Canaleta, and Camson.
Doon naman sa kabilang koponan ng San Miguel Coffee using a frontline combination of Rafi Rivas, Sangalang, and Pingris. So all the time, a big lineup for Coach Kim Cone.
Let's see how the Express will counter this. Baroka, binigay kay Pingris.
Yung common denominator ni Kim Cone is Pingris. Even if he has another big lineup on the floor with Joe Devance and Yancy De Ocampo, Pingris is always on the floor.
Baroka forced to create. Way off on that one. Sangalang gets another chance. Still no go. Another offensive rebound. Sangalang, one more try. And San Miguel still maintaining control of that basketball. This large lineup doing damage in the paint.
Well, Coach Franz Pomare needs Acito Lava inside. Sinasabi nga natin about that big lineup of San Miguel and so evident in that situation na dami lang ng second chance opportunities.
Cardona, spectacular spin and the finish inside. And we have a tied game with 17 points apiece. Macma Cardona running in transition. Kaya kailangan tumawag na ceasefire. Ito si Coach Dimco Cardona with a crossover. The spin and the score, 17 all here in the second quarter.
Well, kanina binanggit natin, no? That there was just a 5-point difference between these two teams in spite of the fact that Air 21 playing so poorly. And in this situation, with a 5-point lead, all it took was a 3-point shot and a Mac Cardona twirler to be able to make it an even score. But here, San Miguel Coffee playing good defense in most of the way. Now they need offense, more than defense. And when you're talking of offense ng San Miguel Coffee, hahanapin mo si James Yap na hindi makakalaro.
I was about to ask you that. Of course, James Yap out of the game because of back spasms. Usually when the play breaks down, hindi makapenetrate si Mark, hindi makapose si Ian Sangalang at si Pingris. Usually it just goes to James Yap and he tries to bail his team out time after time.
Well, hindi lang yon. Kailangan din si PJ Simon. And in a situation na nangangailangan sila ng scorer, kanina nakita natin, Simon was not on the floor. So Coach Tim Cone, realizing that, binalik agad si PJ Simon in place of yung eksperimento niya si Melton.
Rivas, another offensive rebound. Fresh 24 para sa San Miguel Coffee. Pingris trying to get position. Sangalang. Naagaw ni Custodio. Here's Air 21 the other way. Canaleta walks into a three, just short. Simon trying to push the tempo. Bola. He will wait for more teammates.
By the way, Aci Taulama is back. Look at the way he went outside to close out on PJ Simon.
Cardona trying to beat two defenders to Bonbon. Just couldn't finish. Custodio fights hard for that offensive rebound. Air 21 will reset.
Sabi natin, kanina, our theme for Air 21, no sub for hard work. We're seeing it now. A lot of hustle na pinapakita dito ng Air 21. Getting second chance opportunities and running the break.
Cardona, beautiful fake and the finish. Back-to-back hits for Captain Hook and he puts Air 21 in the driver's seat.
A big turnaround here for Air 21. Hindi pa nakakascore ang San Miguel Coffee dito sa ating second quarter. You see the turnover score, the turnover match now statistics.
9 already in the game para sa San Miguel Coffee. Just 5 for Air 21, doing an excellent job protecting that basketball. They tie the game up. Custodio against a smaller Mark Baroka. Simon ready to help. Cardona, one-on-one against Simon. Double team. 6 left to shoot. Bonbon is aware of it. Canaleta, will he bail them out? And he does! Knocks it down from long range. He has 5 points in the game.
And what a way to jab step si Nino Canaleta. Binuran niya yung defender niya to make that open shot.
It's a long two. A 2-point lead para sa Express. Baroka stops, pops, couldn't score. Air 21 the other way. Aging trying to leak out, but excellent hands on defense by Mark Baroka. Pingres, bounce pass to Rivas. Another touch pass to Ian Sangala, who gets the finish and the foul. Sammy Coffee's turn team to put that extra pass in motion.
That transition offense like San Mig Coffee. Ganda ng pasahan dito. 1, 2, 3, easy layup for Ian Sangalang, and he'll go to the line.
Yung big man pa, yung tumatakbo sa break na yun para ni San Mig Coffee.
Unselfish basketball by San Mig Coffee.
Be a liver lover with Liberate Sillamarine Capsule. It's liver lover, boy. Sangala just couldn't complete the three-point play. At the halfway mark, again, tabla po ang ating score, 21 points apiece. Sangala nakaagaw. One defender to beat. Sangala puts it up, just couldn't finish. Joseph Hill finally back in the game. Tag team sila ni Mac Cardona in the backcourt.
At tingnan natin kung magbabago dito ang flow of offense ng Air 21 with Joseph Hill now on the floor and playing point guard. It's a foul on Asi.
Just foul number 1 para kay Asi Taulaba. Ian Sangalang will sit on the bench in favor of Joe Devance. Again, it is starting front court. Itong San Mig Coffee, Devance, Pingres, and Yancy De Ocampo. Devance against Camson. Smoking Joe puts it off the glass and in. 4 points in the game for Joe Devance.
Nice spin on the ball that time. Yung mga malalaki ng San Mig Coffee working extra hard. That combination, yung big lineup ni Coach Tim Cone has done wonders here.
Camson made Nako play inside. And again, our game is tied, 23 all.
Nice pass inside. Chalk up an assist here for Air 21. They're beginning to share the basketball. And as I said, when you do that, mas nahihirapan yung depensa kung kanino itutukotin nila ang depensa.
And both teams exchanging points. Peter Jun Simon the other way. And a 2-point lead para sa San Mig Coffee. Unti-unti din, baka hindi napapansin ng ibang tao. Air 21 is putting points on the board thanks to the hustle. But unfortunately, Mark Barako is also turning it up defensively.
Well, that was an air ball by KG Canaleta. Nakuha naman ni Eric Camson yung offensive rebound, but the hustle play of Baraka in getting that steal.
Devance, pull-up jumper, that's good.
And those medium range shots are killing Air 21. You notice, San Mig Coffee, hindi sila pumupunta doon sa 3-point area. They're satisfied in getting the 2-point shots from medium range.
San Mig Coffee so deadly when they get into their set. They are up 27-23. Mid-range shooting, not a problem for JDV. Joe Devance knocking it down to give San Mig Coffee a 27-23 lead. Both teams looking to get into a rhythm here in the second quarter, and one guy who is looking to get his, Mac Cardona, presenting the Fulton Tornado Drive, brought to you by Fulton. Empower your business. Captain Hook spinning, shooting, and scoring for Air 21.
Nakaka 7 points na si Mac Cardona. But in a game where Air 21 is down by 4, si Asi Taulava only with 2 points across his name. And back to that matchup, defensive matchup in San Mig Coffee. Yancy against Asi. Let's see what Asi can do.
Asi.
He doesn't have the sweet spot, and you notice that they're also doubling him.
Outside shot, ni Winnie Arboleda doesn't go. Asi trying to test it to si Yancy De Ocampo in that sequence. Here's Baroka from straight away, short, Arboleda the rebound. Paring Winnie, looking up front. Manuel sets the screen. Hindi sila nagkaintindi ni Joseph Hill, but he recovers. Yo in the post against Baroka. Inside pass, Manuel blocked up top. San Mig Coffee play excellent defense inside, but unfortunately, naitapon lang ni Joe Devance ang bola.
Well, Yancy De Ocampo with a block shot, and he's doing a lot here for San Mig Coffee. Nakaka 8 points na din si Yancy.
Taulava still with just 2 points. Canaleta from long range. Bounces in and out. And muntik pa mapunta kay Tony Lu. Yung bola hindi na na-save dito si Mark Baroka. The Express keeping possession. Arboleda, Yo, Manuel Canaleta, and Asi Taulava as Yo from long range still can't score. Manuel blocked up top by Joe Devance. JDV doing it defensively. Simon weaving his way through traffic. Stops, pops, and scores. Sanmi Coffee extending their lead here in the second, 29-23, 8 points para kay PJ Simon.
And PJ Simon, yung responsibility niya to cover up yung missed points ni James Yap, who has scored in double figures the last 6 games for Sanmi Coffee.
Asi trying to get a seal, couldn't get the basketball. Yo, down the middle. Asi carving his way inside, triple teamed and fouled. Look at the way Sanmi Coffee converges.
But again, nakita natin, no, yung pasa ni Joseph Yo coming from the outside at nahanap niya si Asi. That's important, that Asi Taulava gets his position inside the shaded area.
Tatlong super coffee mixers yung sumalubong agad kay Asi, who converts his first free throw.
Well, limited touches and therefore limited points para sa kanya. Only 3 points in the game so far para kay Asi. He's been outscored by Yancy Del Campo. He's got 8.
And he goes 2 for 2 on that trip. He trims the lead down to just 4 points, 29-25. A minute remaining here in the first half. Bingris gives it to Barako to set it up. Handoff, balik kay Mark Baroka. JDB, 5 left to shoot. Taking Manuel to the post. Fades away, the jumper doesn't go. And ball goes still para this Sanmi Coffee. Tapped out by an Express player, KG Canaleta. "24 seconds, fresh shot clock para sa Sanmi Coffee. Devance dancing against his defender.
Look at Asi Taulava has to go all the way outside. Nire-respeto niya yung outside shot ni Yancy Del Campo.
Baroka looking to create. Devance fumbles it. 4 left to shoot for JDV. Step back jumper, short. And another offensive rebound for Sanmi Coffee.
Yancy keeping that ball alive. Nakuha ni Mac Baroka. They have a chance now to close out this quarter.
Low scoring affair, just 29-25, and that is how Sanmi Coffee likes it. Pier 21 will give up a foul.
Yan talaga ang laro ng Sanmi Coffee. They want to keep the scores low. They're number 2 in our league in defense. At sabi nga natin, kung ang barometer natin is for Sanmi to limit Air 21's output to 20 a quarter, they're fine. And in this quarter, Air 21 has scored only 13 points in this quarter.
Asi throws it up. And that will not go. A 4-point advantage para sa Sanmi Coffee Super Mixers, just the way they like it. Tough, and a game that they have to grind it out. Air 21 will have to do some major adjustments in the second half because the Sanmi Coffee Mixers are looking to roll. And the Super Coffee Mixers were off to an excellent start because of their hot mid-range shooting, especially because